For my basement renovation, I needed to add in a couple of pieces to fill out the rest of this vinyl floor. So yesterday, I decided to learn how to install a vinyl floor. To cut the pieces of vinyl, really all you need is an exacto knife. So I marked the place and then with a right angle triangle, score it with an exacto knife and go over it a couple of times. And then to cut it, you simply, after a few tries and bracing yourself against some wood, break it off. The wood pieces have these grooves in them, and honestly, it just snaps into place. Pop. I didn't have an install kit with special tools, so I improvised with my mallet and a piece of 2x4 to hammer in the vinyl pieces against each other so it has a tight fit. Around the trim, that'll be the threshold between the vinyl floor and my tile, I marked the vinyl where it was and then used my multi-tool pretty tediously to cut out the base of the trim piece. And then that way the vinyl flooring will go underneath that trim. As I was finishing up putting in the tile pieces, I had to trim some of it off. And I just used my multi-tool for it, and it came off pretty easily as long as I could maneuver it.
Sweet. Got carried away. Should have stopped here.
So now that I cut off the appropriate amount of trim, and now the groove matches up where it should, so I can add in the final piece into the threshold. The trick I learned was to use a scrap piece of vinyl and insert it in where the seam is and use that to get them nice and even. Again, improvising to get a tight fit with my crowbar as best I could. Now for the final piece. Oh, look at all those grooves so it can actually fit in.
Now it's That was like the easiest thing I've ever done.